Yo, what's cracking, everybody? This is your boy Iceberg, and we're back with another episode of the Culture Rich Podcast Show. Yes, sir, featuring my homeboy Jokes, a.k.a. JokesLovesLife.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? What's good, brother?
What's
good to see you.
With
Leave me hanging high here.
I never leave you hanging. What's cracking with it?
Chilling. How you been?
It's okay. What they need to understand is that you're family to me. So when you say how you doing, fucker, no one's gonna get mad.
Well,
I'm not gonna get
How
mad.
you doing there, fucker?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be in your presence, and I'm glad to be right here on fucking Culture Rich. It's a fucking blessing.
Yes, sir.
What's cracking, Theo?
No, not much, man. Just this platform's a blessing. We're able to have it, and we're able to have you on here. And like I said, thank you.
Your fucking 90-inch TV right behind me.
Yes, sir. You know how we
try not to fucking look at it, but it's like blinding my eyes and shit. That's cool. It's all right. I'm with it.
Do it big or don't do it at all, right?
I mean, here goes that gangster shit.
Yeah. You know what it is. But what you been on, man? What you been up to?
A whole lot of fucking everything. You know what I mean? Since the last time that we've been in cahoots, just a whole lot of everything. Trying to fucking keep this thing that we call a dream alive, and it just seems everything happens full circle. And when I ran into you at that fucking show, and you just gave me a big ass hug, and we had a good time the rest of the night, and we've been in cahoots ever since, and we got a lot of things in the works. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah,
we got to keep pushing, man.
Absolutely.
Keep it rolling, and that's the whole point of that,
Absolutely. You told me that from the gate. When it comes to opportunity comes a dime a dozen. Yeah. But to see it work out and see it fruition, it doesn't always happen for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've seen you go through the highs and the lows of this shit, and you're one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to actually keeping what's the word, like just staying focused. Dedication, exactly. Dedication to this, because a lot of people just when the second that it doesn't work out, it's just all right, I'm done with it.
People give up too quick. People give up too easy. But again, like from an outside standpoint, I've seen you just constantly just say, no, fuck that. Well,
fuck that. If that didn't work, this is gonna work, and if this don't work, that's gonna work, and if that don't work, then fuck it, I'm gonna do it on my own.
That's called putting in work.
Exactly.
People don't want to put in work, bro. People don't want to work hard for their shit. They want it to just land on their lap and it be simple.
Yeah, and it's never simple.
No, that's why it's called work, bro. That's why that word exists.
And that's why they call it a dream at the end of the day, because
you got to work for your dreams.
Yeah, you wake up. People have dreams every night. So if you wake up, I have dreams that seem so real, and then I wake up and I'm sleeping right next to my wife, and everything that I was just dreaming about isn't happening.
Yeah.
So when you wake up and you say, okay, that's possible. If in your mind that just happened and it seems so real.
Yeah.
Why can't you put that work towards it and make it real?
Yeah. Well, that's turning dreams into reality.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And the situation we're in now, that's that. Like I said, I've been doing it for years, man. And for that blessing to land on my lap, now this is when it matters. I don't
even mean to interview you, Theo, but like when it comes to because I know, okay, so when the Chicano Rap thing was super booming,
yeah,
you had your hand in that, right?
Yes.
When did you see that it started dying down, if it ever did, and how did you move outside of that? Because everybody that I talked to about you, everybody that I've ever talked, I've known you for what, 13 years now?
Yeah.
How did you move out? Because nobody ever classifies you as a Chicano rapper. They know that you've been a part of this camp and this camp, but nobody ever classifies you as a Chicano rapper.
I never even looked at it like that, being in the Chicano rap game. I looked at it as you just being in. Like I said, it's to me, it's all hip hop. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what genre they try to stick me in, but I've always dug hip hop. That's what I do, and that hip hop's a culture. You know what I mean? From like we say, from the graffiti to the b-boy, to the spitting. You know what I'm saying? The elements of hip hop.
Elements.
But I never felt like I fell in a Chicano rap. Yeah, I hung around with you know, and it's, I'm not saying no disrespect. It ain't Chicano. It ain't Chicano rap. Look at Capone. We all know Capone ain't Mexican or Chicano. He was
to
raised.
Fod.
Yeah, hey, the homie. He's the homie. But you know, we know his nationality and all that. But he's stuck in a genre that they call Chicano rap.
Well, it comes down to criminal too. It comes down to criminal. From what they say, criminal isn't necessarily Mexican.
Yeah, but
everybody has their own nationality, but it all blended into.
I think it's the attire that we wear.
I had a cousin named Byron.
Yeah.
Not have. I had that. Not even no disrespect, and he won't even take disrespect when you see it. That curtain right there, if he were to stand in front of it, you wouldn't see the difference between that curtain right there and him.
Yeah.
He's black as night.
Yeah.
I used to call him a blesse.
Yeah.
But he was all the way, he knew more Spanish than me.
Yeah.
He could sit there, if we went to the taqueria, he would translate, hey, do you want this? You want this?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't look at it as a race thing.
Yeah.
It's not a race thing. I think people look at when you go to Japan. If they take their doggers off, then you know, oh shit.
Yeah.
But it's not.
You can't tell.
You couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell.
Me getting out of it, I look at it, you know, I've been around in the industry, man, and seeing a lot of people don't know this. And that's because they don't know me. But I've been in this shit since '88.
Yeah.
And people don't realize and people don't understand. Only the motherfuckers that were there know. And rest in peace to my homie Slow Pain, which he was there. Bandit was there. My homie the OG Pitbull, my boy Leo, and you know, my boy Leo Gutierrez. He's OG Pitbull back in the days before Pitbull came out.
Yeah.
This was OG Pitbull from our block. My homie Sport Dog, and everybody knew that a lot of these cats and Chicano rappers or whatever, man, these artists, bro, started in my garage. Okay,
I started in your garage.
Yeah, they don't know, but this was in Pico Rivera back in the '80s.
Yeah,
so
amen.
I'm not saying I'm the godfather of shit, but I birthed a lot of shit,
Look
bro.
at that beard.
I come
He's
from
the
an era.
godfather.
I come from an era, homie, where we all started and we're OGs from that industry, bro. And I fell in certain lanes and I had certain opportunities. My homie Triggerman, he put me up on High Power, and he walked me into High Power. You know, I started working with Trigger, and we dropped a cut on.
Shouts to Trigger.
Yeah, shout out to my homie Trigger. He put me, you know, got me to get in there, and I did a song called "Don't Say I Won't," which was a banger on the Southside Ballers album.
Fuck yeah, I still bang that shit.
"Don't Say I Won't's a hard motherfucking cut. I remember Malo Mac. Hey, that's good shit, bro. Good song and shit. And then we went from there, and then we had the Torpedo Roll Call. Now that shit's got like 6 million views. It's moving. It's one of my kids' favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? And they play the shit out of it. I
still give Mike shit about that. Youngster Mike.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Mike Uno.
You know, but Pinks put that together. And
I seen that. Hey, shout out to Pinks too, because
we had Drummer Boy in that.
Bro, when I remember, the total side note, when I was out there in it was Las Vegas, not Nevada, but wherever there's a Las Vegas, I think I want to say Arizona. I don't know. But I got in a car accident on the way here from Kansas, from where my mom was at. And Miss Lady Pinks was out there. And my main thing that made a connection from us was that she knew you.
Yeah.
And that night she was like, I messaged her. I was like, because I was the only one I knew that was in the area. And she was like, oh, you're Iceberg's homie, right? I was like, yeah. She's like, okay, just give me a little bit. Me and my ex-wife got a hotel room. We were just sitting there. We didn't know what to do. We were fucked. The car got fucked. And she sent somebody there with clothes, with food, they made pozole. They fucking brought us over there, and it was all off the strength of, oh, you're Iceberg's homie.
Yeah.
You're Iceberg's homie. Like I know you're, like I said, your name runs fucking.
Well, Pinks is good for doing that. You know what I mean? Much love to the homegirl. You know, she's a solid individual. You know what I mean? And we had our thing going back then. You know.
I seen it.
Yeah, we all had our thing going back then. It just at times, you know, we all wanna, you know, because like I said, I'm Backyard Party created from Pico. You know, we all have our own visions and our dreams. Caps has his. He taught people the game. I had my vision. You know, my vision was building Iceberg. So at the time I went in there, I was still doing solo shit. Trigger walked me in, and you know, we got together. I got, you know, I used to go to fucking Capone's pad out, you know, his spot he has in Hollywood, and you know, I used to walk Caps in at a lot of these shows, and all y'all motherfuckers.
I remember you telling me that.
Are y'all motherfuckers ready for my homeboy? I'd introduce them. So it was cool, man. I had my runs with High Power, and which I'm grateful because those are all like stepping stones.
Because at the end of the day, a lot of people want to talk shit about High Power or anything that comes branched off of that, but they don't understand that aside from like a Kid Frost, like, or a Little Rob, label wise, that label laid the groundwork for anything that we're able to do nowadays.
Even though I'm an OG and I've been doing it since '88, Caps is an OG. Capone's an OG, but he's a very, very fucking smart businessman. He'll teach you the game, bro. You just got to be patient and soak it up.
I've been around him. I've been around him.
You know,
I've been around him.
And a lot of my homies too have, and he's given deals to a lot of cats and stuff like that.
And that's the thing about Caps is that a lot of people sit there and say he does dirty business, and it's not that. I don't think it's necessarily that. I think it's that people coming from the streets or people coming from just a not know-how don't know how to carry themselves business-wise, and they don't understand that, okay, you sign yourself to this label, you still owe the label something. And they just think it's just supposed to go all to them. No, this is a label, and then there's High Power wasn't always just High Power. High Power was under the branch of whatever they were under, and it doesn't always just come from that.
He'll find young talent. Like, see, that's what you just said. He'll find young talent, homie, which they don't know the business, but he's gonna teach you the business. Like he taught the homie Little G 909. Mm-hmm. He got Little G 909. Shout out Little G,
man. That's my boy.
Much love to the homie. But look, at now he's doing different stilo. Who taught him that? Caps taught him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he sat and learned. Yeah, he said it on his episode. He sat and watched Caps and learned from Caps, and Caps put him up on game, and now he's running with his own shit.
Absolutely.
So you can either be a dumb fuck and just go in there and be in the back and stand there looking like a fucking lamb. You know what I'm saying? Or you can make shit happen for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and people don't do that. They're fucking huevones, bro. And they're, I'll just be back here and ride a coattail. Nah, bro.
Nah.
You know, Caps put, you know, he's had a lot of artists get on there, bro. But see, he even had Sugar Free signed at one point. He put out a Sugar Free album.
Flip.
Exactly.
Most of the Bone Thugs.
But see, those were artists that already knew the industry. So yeah, he probably broke them their bread, what they were worth. Why? Because they already had a track record. They already had a name. But new cats coming in.
But that's smart business wise.
Yeah, but he's gonna tell you, a new cat coming in, hey, check this out. Come do shows for me. Give me 3 albums, and I'll get your numbers up. I'll
Sounds
get
like
you
the
recognized.
deal you tried to give me, Caps, but I still love you, dog.
No, but that's what it is. So, see, because it was rookies where you hadn't been signed yet. He was gonna get your numbers up. He introduced you. He networked with you, put you in a network, and then look where you're at now. Look at I got a certain amount of numbers from there too. Plus, I got a lot of hate. But you know, that's because there's fucking haters, bro, everywhere. Even motherfuckers that hate you, bro, it's just that they don't know you.
Yep.
They don't know me.
Yep.
For somebody to go and say, oh, this fool on 2 minutes and 16 seconds, that was me on a song. Oh, he's whack. Fucking shut the fuck up, homie. Let me see.
I've never heard a High Power verse that you dropped that was whack.
But people,
and that's not just because it's my uncle. Like I genuinely will say that I've never heard.
But that's coming from dumb fucks with no talent, homie. Who everybody has a fucking opinion.
I hear you.
And these fools are weenies that want to make comments on shit. You know, bro. I don't listen to the bullshit. I'm not the type to have my head pumped up. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't have to.
Yeah, but I love this shit, bro. I love music. And I'll be honest, I do music for myself to purge, especially now after losing my kid, my mom, my dad, my homies. You know, death, homie. I've had a lot of death around me, and music keeps me grounded, bro. Like me doing my, I mean, it sounds funny, but I do my succulents and my fucking my bonsais. That kept my mind right after I lost my kid, bro.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but that's what music does. And I stay pushing, homie, even at my age. People like, you know, it's funny because I'll run into homies from high school. Oh, you're still rapping? And fuck, didn't you outgrow that? Fucking, hey, homie, you're unemployed. I'm making income off this shit. So, Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, this shit still pays my bills, bro. You can ask my wife. Anybody can ask my wife, does Iceberg make money off this shit? Fuck yeah. Because there's been times, homie, where and this is the truth, and this is why I keep it real, bro, because I've gone to church and tithed my last $20. Boom. Or gave it to somebody, gave my shoes on the way to church. My kids witnessed this. My wife witnessed this. Brand new Jordans that my wife bought me, and I had Jordans at home. I literally would take my shoes off, see a homeless man in the streets, bro, and I don't do it for clout. I do it out of love, homie.
You're not sitting there pulling your phone out and fucking...
Nope, I'm not. Hey, yeah, we're right here putting fucking fools on blast. Yeah, I'm about to give him $3 so he can go buy a taco. You know, dumb shit, homie. I'm taking my fucking shoes off. Brand new Jordans. Here you go, brother.
Absolutely.
You know, fucking guys' feet bleeding from walking in the street. And hey, are you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Well, here, go get them something and slap 20 in their pocket. Yeah. I don't need a fucking picture, bro, but I'm genuine, homie. And I do that out of love, bro, because that's just how I am. And I've gone, come on, let's go home. And I get the shoes on that were still nice and clean and brand new, you know, and go to church, bro. Get out of church and get a call. Hey, bro, I got 10 racks. How much can you do an album? Well, look at that. Give me 10 racks. I'll do 1,000 a song. 1,000 a song, 10 songs, you know, and she's witnessed it. I've witnessed it. And I'm not the best fucking producer. I don't put spice on my shit. I just do what I do. I got one recipe. So if they're coming to me for a reason, that's because they like my sound, they like what I do, they like my work ethic, and they know the shit's gonna get done. So give me 10 grand, I'll give you 10 songs, and I'll track you, mix it, master it to the best of my ability. And if you're not satisfied, then I'll get a homie that's gonna get it sounding right for you and put some of that bread in their pocket.
Absolutely.
But that's how I maneuver, man. And I'm grateful that I'm in this industry still, and I'm grateful for this AMG/Sony international deal.
And congratulations on that, brother. And thank you so much for fucking just including me, including my wife, including, I just see everybody. Like I said, it's such a full circle type of thing that we've like just coming back and doing it's like we didn't miss a step, bro. Like it's like we didn't miss a step. And now my wife's, you know, totally in the cahoots, and she's excited. She's waking me up every morning like, call Berg, like call Berg. Like I'm like, fuck, like I know he's working right now. Give me a second, like let me fucking go take a shit real quick.
That's a building process, but her excitement, because she knows it's real, bro.
No, exactly.
She got in the studio and she witnessed it and saw that it was real.
Exactly.
You can tell from the music, you can tell from the energy, you can tell from the vibe, and you can definitely tell from the conversation.
Well, let me tell you this. We just went down the other day to a specific person down in LA, and it was towards somebody that was pushing us to go towards there. And we went over there, and it just seemed like bad luck hit us like 10 times fold. We got in a fucking car accident. We got in a fucking what happened earlier with you. I won't disclose it with you. Everything just happened. Boom, 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 boom. And it was all just going towards there. And then what did we get? We got a call from Berg. Like, hey, we're gonna film your podcast today. Like, let's make that happen. And then, hey, I got some time for you this week. Let's record some shit. How's your wife doing? Does she need this? Does she need that? Let's make sure we get her shit done. That's what I needed to hear. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people sit there and waste time. We sat there for 3 hours. We sat there for 3 hours in the studio with some fucking guy that's just sitting there boasting himself all day. And at the end of the day, I know you can boast yourself all day, but I know the type of person that you are. Exactly why you brought me here, Sizzle here, and fucking Sopple here. You know what I mean? Like, you want to hear everybody else. You want to put everybody else on the pedestal that you are at. And
even though it's my platform, I'm not worried about, you know, my I don't, you know, I'm one that goes to sleep and I don't worry about my numbers, bro.
Nah.
I do this because I birth an idea. I feel good about it because it's I create an idea, and then to see the vision, and then look up and boom, there it is.
And just know you had a hand.
And yeah, man. I mean, it was developed, bro. One day I woke up, created a name, said I'm gonna do this and do that, and my wife trips out on me. My kids, it feels good for your kids to tell you, I'm proud of you, Dad.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
I used to do shit. I used to hustle. I don't hustle no more. I used to move fucking weight. You know, bud, and I had my edible company, and I don't give a fuck. I ain't incriminating myself. I did my shit. I had my fucking dirt. But that was my business. I did. I grounded out and did it, and this is my move.
Fun fact, guys, me and Berg did it together for a little bit, but we'll leave it at that.
Hey, that's what it is. Hey, motherfuckers need to eat, homie. Motherfuckers need to eat. So we ate, you know, and that, hey, whatever it is, homie, I get money any fucking way.
I already know it, dude.
You know, I got 101 ways to make money. You know what I mean? 101 ways to make paper, homie. And you know, I learned hustle from my dad, and I'll never go hungry. And I'll never see somebody go hungry. If somebody's hungry in the streets, I'm gonna feed them, bro.
And I see it like that too. At the end of the day, I see it like that too. My wife knows, like anybody that's close to me knows that I don't have. We're not millionaires. You know what I mean, Theo? Like, we're not fucking millionaires. We can't fucking offer somebody, yo, okay, go buy a house. No, but at the end of the day, I can offer you any opportunity that I have within my presence, or my entity, or anything that I have around me. I can offer that to you, and if it elevates you, it elevates you. If not, then I can only offer you what I have. I can't sit there and do the work for you. You've told me that before. Yeah. You told me that before 12 years ago when we were sitting in that now it's a bedroom. I used to sleep in that room. Yeah. You know what I mean? At your house. Yeah. Like, that used to be the studio. You used to tell me, I can offer you everything I can offer you, but I can't do it for you. Yep. I can't do it for you.
That's what I tell my kids about graduating. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Look, I can help you. We can sit down and do your homework, but I can't graduate for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's stepping up our game as far as whatever the fuck we do, bro. Our mastering our craft in music. You know, I can help you, but you gotta write your shit. You gotta deliver it right.
Well, you're the main reason why I. Okay, so 2021, I got paid to do an album, like write it, do the roughs on it.
Yeah.
And then the person was gonna, I won't even disclose who it was.
Yeah.
But they paid me for it substantially.
Yeah.
And all I did was invest all of that into my at-home studio.
Yeah.
So I don't have to because it just became a headache of depending on people for
that's why
any type of studio time. So I said, I'm gonna buy the laptop. I'm gonna buy the microphone and
the sound card.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I have all of that there. The red box, the everything. There's nothing that I don't have. The Scarlett.
Yeah, the Scarlett.
I have everything at home now, and I remember you telling me, if you can take care of it yourself,
invest in yourself,
then so you don't have to worry about nobody. Because I remember I was sleeping in the studio at your pad. And I got frustrated with you one day.
Yeah.
I said, how come I can't record? You said, Mijo, they're paying. I'm sorry. I'm helping you every way I can. If you want to do it.
I got rent to pay.
Your exact words. Yeah. Your exact words.
I got rent to pay and mouths to feed right
at the time, I took it like. Yeah. But that inspired me. Now I'm like, when like I said, the first time, that was the biggest chunk of change that I got. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was the biggest chunk of change that I've ever gotten. And I invested it all into my fucking studio.
Yeah. Look at
and man. I said, nothing, there's no excuse now. There's no excuse. When my wife wants to record something, boom, let's get it. If we can't get to Berg's studio, boom, let's get it.
I've said this story a couple times on a couple episodes, and I used to, when I lived in Pico Rivera, my mom's ex-boyfriend had the Mazda, the 280Z, the rotary engine. Okay, and I used to put in my last $5, bro. Back then it was 99 cents a gallon, so $5 will get you.
Stop showing your age.
Amount. Hey, fuck it. I ain't ashamed by it. I show up with his fucking beard right here. But I would put $5 in, homie, and I would go from Pico Rivera to fucking see my homie Smokey out in Moreno Valley, far side of Moval though. Okay, the other side of ass end of Moval.
It's a gas for all $5. Damn.
And then go from there to Riverside or Rubidoux. But I would go and meet the homies, boom, boom. But I would get to one of the homies' spots, and like I said, I won't say who he is, but one of my homies, oh yeah, you get there 15 minutes. I'd start banging beats away on the MPC and getting ready to create. You know, I had money for studio time, but I would balance my money out to get gas and then have money for studio time.
Absolutely.
Okay, so my tank had that $5 in it, and I would drive till I was on Alvis, bro, till that bitch was on empty. and to hear, oh man, I'm gonna go fuck with this broad, or oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, do that. So
Bullshit,
I got sick of it. Exactly, bullshit. But I was dedicated because I would drive, like I said, I would drive from Pico Rivera out to fucking North Hollywood or out to the Valley, San Fernando Valley, out on Lancashire, and way in the fuck out there, go fuck with my homies. I was dedicated, bro.
Yeah.
I remember I bought one of my first cars I bought. It was a fucking Renault Medallion. What the fuck is a Renault?
Stop showing your age, dog.
No, I'm
that
just
don't
saying.
even exist anymore. What
Exactly.
the fuck is
this
that?
was like a knockoff Audi. You know what I mean?
It was an Audi.
Yeah, it was an Audi. It was like duck and get the fuck Audi. Don't drive that shit. It was a Renault Medallion. But I bought that piece of shit, right? And it got me. I used to drive it everywhere, man. But I would get in and I was fucking dedicated. I just got burnt out waiting on fucking producers and engineers, and I wanted to record so bad. So my homeboy Vago, when I was with Glass House, we had the Roland VS 880. He gave me that. And he gave me my first real pieces of equipment because
fun fact, Berg still has all that. He does not fucking get rid of any piece of equipment.
It's vintage shit.
He has it right there at his spot.
I have the VS 880 sitting on top of my shit up there. Okay, I still have my Event 2020s and I still have the microphone he gave me. And I'm not a hoarder, but that's equipment that still fucking works, bro. Because if I want a different sound, I want to go back to that old warm sound.
And that's a piece of your journey, bro.
Dude, it's a piece of my history. But people are like, fuck, does this still work? Yeah, it still works. What is this? You know, I even have the fucking Tascam, the cassette. No, but this one was owned. Look at this.
He's
is
got
real
an
shit.
8-track player in there too, guys.
No. Hey, fucker, listen. I got shit that's older than you, but that's history. I got a Tascam. It's called oh fuck it. It's not the MIDI man. It's just a Tascam, a carry along, but it took D-cell batteries and it was a track machine, an 8-track, and it was, you put a strap on it and hold it like a bag. But you can have it in the park. You plug a mic in. I'll bring it. I'm gonna bring it on an episode, and I'm gonna trip these fuckers out on how much my old shit that's 25 years old, 30 years old, stuffed track machines, that the cassette, and this was given to me by my homeboy Tim Cole, one of my partners from church. It was given to him by, what was the he played who was it, mama, that gave me that? It was from his son passed. He fell out of the roof. It was Eric Clapton.
Damn.
Eric. This is real shit because I get the letter of authenticity. Eric Clapton gave it to my homeboy Tim Cole. This was the album that Eric Clapton, after his son passed away, he produced and he recorded on this sucker. It sits in my garage, and
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's the one. It's in there, and there was the Tascam.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And he recorded his only blues album that he did on the Les Paul. Okay, he was always on a Fender. He did this on a Les Paul, so that has history, bro.
It wasn't a Los Palos.
No. But hey, he got Los Palos. He got, that's why they call him Jokes. Fucking guy. But this, I have that history sitting in my garage,
I'm just
man.
Fucking with you, Berg. You know I fucking respect everything that you say.
BP.
I love it. Wow,
Yeah.
right.
But yeah,
Don't
man.
talk about the Gatorade bottle.
Yeah, man, we won't bring the Gatorade bottle of your journey down here, fucking PP boy. This guy right here, I'm telling you. Anyway, we'll get to that on his next episode.
I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, you
guys
be
are gonna
back.
love this episode. I'll be right back.
I'm telling you, man. But yeah, man. We've said history. We're a part of history. I know I'm a part of history.
So
man.
the way that I look, and I remember you telling me, I've always wanted to get your opinion on it, and I really haven't gotten to since we've been back in cahoots.
Yeah.
I said this like years ago when I was literally sleeping on your couch. When it came to like the Chicano Rap thing, I always said I'm gonna go through the, like, what's the word, like not the I want to like use like a gang book, like the main heads of it, like the ones that
runners.
matter. Yeah, the front runners. There we go. That's even better.
Yeah.
The front runners of it. I want to go through all of them before I move in any way that I want to move. And I feel like I did. And when I did, it was when it came to certain conversations that I've had with certain individuals, it was like, well, I told you not to do this. I told you not to fuck with him. I told you not to fuck with him. I told you not to fuck with him. But the way that I always looked at it,
learning experience.
It wasn't not even necessarily a learning experience, because I learned everything that I could learn from them.
Yeah.
Without even fucking with them, because you were around them. You told me everything. I seen how they were able to move outside of that, and it was just, I always said I never want to move above that without fucking with everybody. And I see people like Lefty Gunplay, like Lefty before, or not even before, but during his rise, you seen him going fucking with Criminal. You seen him going fucking with Capone. You seen him going fucking with Shadow. Just everybody that like that has a name within Chicano rap.
Stepping stones.
Not even necessarily stepping stones. It's just you don't want anybody to sit there and say, "Oh, well, he forgot about us."
Yeah.
He forgot about us. No, I went through, bro. Rest in peace to my homeboy Toker. Like, I went through one of the biggest signees in Chicano rap history.
Yeah.
He was signed to Ruthless Records under Eazy-E. He's the only Chicano rapper to have a song with Eazy-E.
Yeah.
I slept in this man's fucking vicinity.
Yeah.
Like, I went through all of that, and I still see a lot of flack coming from, like, not from like the fan aspect, but just people that and I think you're one of the only ones that haven't said anything about it. But I've heard it a lot, like, oh, you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that. But I think it was like, I'm not gonna when I do decide to elevate, I don't ever want anybody to say I forgot.
That's all a part of motherfuckers' though journeys, bro. People don't understand and people don't respect people's journeys, bro. Create your own fucking journey, bro. Motherfuckers don't. You know, that's the part falls into that hater bucket.
Because there was there was highs and there was lows. I won't name names of where the highs were and where the lows were, but it was
you live your story. You know what I'm saying? You live your life, you live your story, and this is your music career. Mm-hmm. What moves you make is your fucking business. But everybody got a fucking opinion. Keep that shit to yourself, because your opinion ain't worth shit. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I'm being real. Fuck them all, bro. Because I create my shit. I'm up at night. Even when I'm in the house when I have a home studio, I'm there, bro. And my kids are under the same roof. I won't be able to see my kids for 24 hours. Why? Because I'm trying to leave them a legacy, bro. People have their fucking opinions about, oh, his music's whack, or you know what, or Icebergs are this, Iceberg. You don't fucking know me. These people that run their mouth, bro, that's all they're good for, is running their mouth. That's why they have no success, bro. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't come from people that have money or people that have been in the grind. We know who respects our hustle.
Yeah.
The same motherfuckers that are on the same grind as us. But I know since this deal came in this situation that I got people, and you motherfuckers, I'm telling all you fools, you can suck a fat dick. Because, and I'll say it to your fucking face, and you all know who you are. I'll say it to your face. But all them fools that are hating on the fact, oh, Iceberg's got a deal. Oh, why don't I get a deal? Say that shit to my fucking face. You're behind fucking closed doors in another fucking city asking questions about me. The reason why you don't have it and you'll never fucking have it is because your bitch ass is not humble. Mm-hmm. Stay fucking humble and shut your fucking mouth and bite your own shit sandwich, because you laid yourself, you made it. Now bite your shit sandwich. Bite it again, bro, because once that shit comes around, homie, and I catch wind of who's talking shit, I'm gonna cut you off like that, like you're fucking circumcised now, PP. I'm gonna circumcise your bitch ass, and you'll never, you know, fuck that. Ruin your fucking opportunity with me, one, as a fucking homie, as a big brother, as whatever the fuck you call it, because my doors are not revolving no more.
No, fuck.
Like I said, my shit went from a fucking hula hoop to a Cheerio real quick. And I've always been humble, bro. I've never knocked nobody's grind, nobody's music, nobody's this, nobody's that, and said, oh, they fucking suck. Never. I've never said it. I've always said, hey, let me help you out.
You've had some dog shit. We won't name names, but you've had some dog shit in the studio.
Yeah.
And you've never sat there and said, nah, it's not today, bro.
Nope.
Like, nope. You welcome them in as if they were fucking Drake walking in the fucking studio, bro.
Everybody's money's the same color, and I'm not gonna let them
that part. But at the end of the day, I know if you were in it for money, this shit would have been done a long time ago.
It pays my bills, but I'm not gonna.
It would have been done a long time ago. Just because if you're not, what did you tell me? If you're not having fun with it, then what the fuck you doing it for?
It's about that, bro, and enjoying your shit, enjoying what the fuck you do. I enjoy doing this music,
and I think even the dog shit people that you've had in your studio, you get a kick out of fucking making them sound better than they would sound anywhere else. Like you walk out of there and be like, fucking listen to this, listen to it. I'm gonna send it to your phone. Listen to it in the car. Listen to it in the car.
You always have somebody say, "Oh, I can make that sound better." That's cool. Cool. Do your thing. But this is the effort I gave them. Yep. And everybody that comes in, bro, like I said, I have one recipe. If my shit sounds like that, and you like the way my shit sounds, I'm gonna make your shit sound the same way. You know, I'll try and add more shit that you want in there, but look at, I'm gonna give everybody's work the same effort as I put into my own.
Yeah.
I had to learn this shit on my own. I didn't go to school. And then I have homies now that are still teaching me new shit. Hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta add this and you gotta add that. My homie Serletio, you know, teaches me shit. My compadre Mike teaches me shit. Oh, you need more of this. I got a new homie, Cinco. This fool's a fucking genius. He can hear it and say, oh, that's 1.5, 2 decibels too high. Oh, you got to drop that down to the, you know, I got my homie Sizzle that fucking, he engineers. I got cats that.
Shout out Sizzle.
Yeah, I got homies that engineer, really engineer. I got a primo that graduated top of his class from Alley Recording School. The homie Solomon, my nephew Mike just brought top of his class. You know, these are cats that graduated.
Solomon, I was just talking to Mike about him yesterday. Yeah,
and he's dope as fuck. But I'm surrounded. My homeboy Cisco Lechuga. He graduated and he went for beats. He went for film. He went all that shit. His brother put him through school. You know, family, and those are my boys. You know, and I'm surrounded by fucking talented individuals that I've showed genuine love, and they show that shit back. Until the day we have a fallout and I got to disconnect, then I'll be the judge of that. But till then, any words, any this, that, I'm not mediating shit. I ain't getting in the middle of shit. If there's beef and problems, then settle that beef. If you expect to be around me and in the same room as my fucking circle, then grill your fucking beef and eat it.
I've learned that the hard way tenfold. And even the years that me and you weren't able to speak over something that was so fucking petty. Like, stop putting yourself in the, especially when it comes to this music shit and involving yourself in something that, and when we actually did have a conversation, we were so on the same side. It's like, why didn't we have this conversation fucking years ago? Like, but it just goes to show you, like, that exactly the buildup of this shit and the egos that come into this. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying the ones that surround the people that are actually trying to fucking move with a good heart. Move with a good heart, move with something that's solid. It gets in the middle of, boom, it cuts it in half. And it's like, oh, okay, so you're rolling with him? Okay, well then fuck you too. Like, no, it's not necessarily that. It's like me and you have, like I said, when I actually got to have a conversation with you, Theo, it was, we agreed more than we disagreed. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, like, why didn't we do this years ago? But it's better late than never, and I completely understand where you're coming from. Like, there's so much shit that comes.
Even though we had some slight differences, this is my situation. This is how I look at life. We meet people for a reason. I'm a person, I'm a real individual, and I value fucking friendship.
Absolutely.
To me, it ain't friendship, it's brotherhood.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And brother sisterhood. And I value fucking my friendships and relationships with people. But see, this is how I look at life. We meet people to these people are either going to succeed with us or they're going to be a lesson to not trust motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But either way, God knew your path, and he knew that either a snake was going to be delivered and how you're going to handle your shit. You know, those are all lessons. Like I said, God's test will be part of our testimony. Mm-hmm. And he's testing us with people. For a while, we have a cool ride, and we're riding the same wave. Then all of a sudden, what do? They try to push you so you fall off the fucking wave first. Yeah. That's how you realize, and you're like, all right, motherfucker, you ducking. So they fall over.
Yeah.
Let them fall over. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it now, is he's gonna, I now, bro, I look at it, especially after losing my baby Lulu, I look at life a lot different, bro. I let God filter them out. I pray for individuals to disappear.
You let go and let God.
Say death.
You let go and let God.
Yeah, and I say, you know what, God, rid them from my life. Rid them, get them out of my circle. And you know what, bro? It's a trip, because those that don't witness and those that don't tell you about what you witnessed, that's a sin. Now, I'm not holy roller, godly. Like, I'm a growing man in Christ, but all I say is I've used that, bro, and I've seen God filter individuals away from me. I still know them, but they're away from me, bro.
Yeah.
And it's for the better of my life, bro. You know, I'm a recovering addict, homie. I mean, I used to fucking smoke shit. I used to smoke meth. I was caught in a fucked up world, bro, but I got out of, God got me out of that trench. But I still have homies that are still stuck in that rut after all these fucking years. And
it's a repeating
I
pattern.
love them, but I'm cool. I can't be around it because what if I relapse?
You have to elevate yourself before you elevate anybody else.
Exactly, bro. And it,
and if you can't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of anybody else?
Exactly. I have a family, bro. I'm the head of my family now. I'm in my dad's shoes. So me being in my dad's shoes, I want to make, rest in peace to my mom and my pops, my grandpa, my daughters. You know, I lost homies that if they saw and they knew where I was at right now, I know Micah Man smiling at me saying, fuck yeah, Berg. Fuck yeah, fat kid. And you know, that was our shit. And I want to make Micah proud, Denial One proud. My daughter Lulu, she was one of my biggest fucking fans. My teenagers right now, all my kids are my biggest fans, bro. To see my grandson, my daughter Lulu's son, my son, grandson Eli, because he's like my son now. You know, me and my wife got custody of him, and you know, he sits there and he's one of my biggest fans, just like his mommy. He saw the Dodgers song. He's like, "That's you, Papa, on the TV." They think I'm a fucking movie star because I'm on my
the Dodgers, and I
if
still
they
bump
saw
that shit.
Yeah, I know. But if they saw that, they'd be like, "Is that you, Papa? Papa, are you a movie star?" It's like it's a trip. It feels good though because now what are they doing? They're looking up to you. Not literally too. They're looking up to you like, "Wow, is that you? Wow, my Papa's on TV." You know what I mean? It's a good fucking feeling.
It's the best.
It's a good feeling.
I got the privilege of dropping my kids off at school because they live with their grandparents, my two oldest at least, and I dropped them off at school, and I went there. I should have dressed up like a fuck, but it was early in the morning. I went in slides and basketball shorts and a tank top. And my son was just so excited to say, "This is my dad." Yeah. I told you that was my dad because he's always playing. I guess he's always playing my music at school. This is my dad. That's not your dad. That's not your dad. Yeah. And then I showed up and they're like, It is your dad.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
That's I don't give a fuck who knows what I do. I don't care who loves what I do.
Proud.
The fact that my kids have a pride in saying, "That's my dad." My mission is succeed. My mission is success. Yeah. Because as of right now, I'm doing it because I love it. I'm doing it with you because I love you, and I know you love me.
Of course.
But to see my kids have a sense of pride in saying that that's my dad, I love that. I love that.
When we ran into each other at the Adelanto show, you know, we rocked the shit out of that show.
Absolutely.
But what was a trip was that I have a hard head. I don't mean a hard head, but she's hard to penetrate, you know, her heart. My daughter Nini, she literally cried in the crowd because that was the first time she seen me in that, you know, that element for me to go up there and have my fucking team up there. Yeah, we killed that shit. The fucking crowd was digging that shit. I had little kids in the crowd like this and just familia deep. New people. When I got off that stage, bro, I got rushed by people that I've never met. Man, your music is the shit, bro. Where can I find it? Can it is the hey, is that your clothing? And we got flooded, bro. We by the time we got from there to the booth, you know, 100 yards around in the circle, we got flooded by me and my lady stopped by a gang of people.
Yeah, that was the second time when I ran into
But my
gave
daughter,
her a big old hug. And
my daughter lost her shit though. My daughter
I couldn't even get a hug in.
No, my daughter literally told me, you know what? I said, how'd you like the show? She said, I cried, Dad. She's like, I'm proud of you, and that's to me, bro. That's my accomplishment. You know, I wanna do that and make my kids proud, man. And when I die, like I said it on there. When I die, I hope my music turns to money trees and blesses the pockets of all of my seeds. Yeah. And that's where we're at right now, bro. Because, you know, they tell me, my managers tell me, don't disclose your age. Hey, I'm not fucking ashamed of my age. Motherfuckers know how old I am. And
look but at the end of the day, I don't think nowadays age means
it never has
damn thing. It don't mean shit.
But I'm not.
Eminem just dropped a song. You about to be 50? Fucking. Come on now.
But my point is, my point I'm trying to make is a lot of my homies didn't make it to 45.
Amen.
A lot of my homies didn't make it to 50.
Amen.
I'm grateful I'm here at 52 and that I'm recognized to be able to get this opportunity and this deal, bro, because my homeboy Charles was waiting for me. When I left to Washington, he was looking for me.
Yeah.
And he asked everybody, have you seen Iceberg? Where's Iceberg? Where's Iceberg? He held this deal for me.
Yeah.
So that when he ran into me, or when H ran, his son H, my boy, Black Boy H, he kept asking him, where's, I don't know, Pop. I think he did move. He moved to Washington. I got back in November. When I ran into H was like, hey, Pops has been looking for you, bro. And he was there working. I was there at work, because I'm a meat cutter. So I'm behind the counter. I looked and I said, H, what up? We crossed paths and he said, hey, I said, have your Pops call me.
Yeah.
Boom. And he's like, I've been looking for you, bro. And he gave me the whole rundown. And then I got my boy now, Thomas. He came out, homie. He's the A&R from AMG/Sony and came and he said, play me 5 songs. I played him 25.
He said, I got that 5. Yeah,
Hey,
I got that 5.
And every song, my wife was right there. My son was right there. Every song that was played, and we did this on Easter morning. Thomas kept looking at homeboy and saying, what the fuck? Where the fuck has this guy been? Where the fuck has this guy been? Every song, where the fuck has this guy been? What the fuck? And it just boom, boom, and I'm looking on my peripheral, and I'm just playing shit with a grin inside my body, like, yeah, I got this motherfucker now. and it happened, bro. Yep. And it happened. And he's like, you know what? I'm taking it. And he had opportunity to take this situation to a lot of other individuals, and he didn't, bro. And I thank God for that, because before I left, I was gonna do 50 songs, 50 videos for my 50th birthday. I went out to Washington. I hit my 50th birthday out there. I didn't even celebrate it with all my kids. I was there with my wife and my 4 kids, my 4 youngest and my grandson. We went to have dinner at Outback that night on my 50th birthday. But I was gonna release Plata or Plomo, 50 songs, 50 videos for my 50th birthday. I'm glad I didn't. Why? Because now I have this unlimited publishing deal.
And now it's gonna make sense.
And it all makes sense because I can use every 50 of them fucking songs plus all any shit that I have and any new shit that I create, and bring in new artists, bro, and build a fucking team the way I've always imagined, bro. And I'm glad I'm doing it now because I'm a lot wiser, bro, and I don't just let anybody in my circle.
That's the way, and that's a beautiful thing, Berg, because that's the way that I look at it too when it comes to actually putting your signature to something, you know what I mean, and making it make sense. Because I constantly tell that to my wife, because I mean we just had a conversation. I told you about what happened when we went down there, and it was just, she's just like, oh, either someone's gonna make me famous or they're not. Like, it doesn't really work like that. But at the end of the day, you don't put your your signature to something that's not gonna make sense. Because the second you do that, if you do it with somebody that's sitting there selling you the world, and I promise you know the name of the person. I'm going to tell you this when we get off camera, but you know the name of the person, and it's people selling dreams. It's not just him. It's everybody. Everybody sells dreams. Everybody sits there and tries to elevate you in words and not in reality. And they sit there and try to tell you, you're going to do this. You're going to do this. I promise you, I got you on this. I got you on this. And we're going to fucking.
I've been hearing that for years.
Yeah. And if anybody knows, I know you know, because I've seen it. There's only one that I've signed one contract in my life, and it frustrated the fuck out of me for 3 years. I'll tell you about it when we get off camera, because this is also but it frustrated the fuck out of me for 3 years because I couldn't do anything. It just puts you at a standstill when you're not doing anything and you're not a name that means something, and that the people that they don't really have. They're looking for a check. They're not looking to elevate you in any type of way. They're looking for a check so they can get the what is it, the signing bonus, and then just shelve you.
Yeah.
And I see you have even you playing the songs that you played for me on the way here. I'm like, damn, bro. I remember hearing these songs when we first started working together. I put them aside for a reason. I didn't put these out for a reason, because if I would have put these out, it wouldn't have made sense. And look, and I'm now a hoarder. Now the situation makes sense.
Yeah, because I have a catalog.
And you're not a fucking hoarder. You just know how to make it make sense.
Yeah, because
you have a catalog.
Timing is of the essence, for one. And just because you did a song, look, I got 5 on it. Hit how much, Mike? I got 5 on it. Hit millions, right? But you know, that song was 5 years old. So when you're doing timeless shit, you can drop it at any fucking time. That's why it's called timeless music, bro. So we got to continue with timeless music and keep doing that.
And you told me that. You told me that when the first time that we linked up at your studio.
Don't date your shit.
Don't date your shit. You said don't mention no names. Don't put no dates. And you listened to what I had right there, and you said that doesn't even need to be dropped today. You said we can drop that 6 months from now. Yeah. It'll still make sense.
It'll make sense 10 years down the line.
You told me that. You said, BP, you listened. Yeah. I was like, well, I mean.
Well, some people are in a rush to put shit out, bro, and they have no patience.
Because you told me that 12 years ago. You told me that 12 years ago. You said, do not date your shit. Stop. Even I did a song for my mom, Happy Heavenly Birthday. It's my most popular song. Yeah. It's got up 10,000 fucking plays on YouTube, Spotify, everything. Yeah. But I didn't mention my mom's name. It was for her. But I didn't mention my mom's name and I didn't mention any dates. Yeah. And that song, everybody listens to it. There's all the YouTube comments are just, oh, my son, or oh, my brother, or oh, my mom, or my aunt, or somebody.
It's meaningful,
somebody
bro.
that I know just passed away. Thank you for putting this song out. Like and it came from that. It came from that. From you do not date your songs. And the second that you date your songs, you're gonna fuck it up because they can't relate to it.
We covered that about being soulful and having, writing music from your soul and just writing music.
Yep.
And it all has to come from your soul, bro.
Yep.
So I've been doing that, trying to do that for years. Like I said, I'm not concerned with bars. Those are hard bars. Nah, bro. I do.
Yeah, but you say that. I keep telling you that you got bars, motherfuckers.
Yeah, but I don't mean that. Like, I don't sit there and focus on fucking punchlines and metaphors. I do what I feel. And I'm about following a rhythm. I hear it in a song. That word needs to be there. So what I drop, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to impress myself and get this song done. I wrote fucking Dodger Blue in 2 innings, bro. They were going into extra innings. I wrote that without a pen. It just came together like
Can we write Angel Red together?
We're writing in the gang and shit. No, we won't do that because I'm Dodger. It's right there, loco. LA, baby. All day, baby. You know what I'm saying? But man, our clock down. My compadre's like, hey, we're way over, but look at, I just want
this could go forever. Hey, I'm gonna be one of those returning guests that just keeps coming back because me and Bert can talk forever.
But hey, I appreciate you, my boy, for coming out, nephew, and thank you for being a real one, and thank God for linking us back together. We have this beautiful situation, this platform, a hardworking man behind the cam.
We got a lot coming. I don't know what camera to look at, but we got a lot coming.
You gotta cross your eyes like this because you look at them both like that.
That's why I keep the sunglasses on.
Yeah, he looked like Bernie Mac in real life. Rest in peace, Bernie. Yeah. But hey, thank you for coming out, man. Let them know where to find you.
You guys can follow me everywhere at JokesLovesLife on YouTube, Instagram. My wife's got a TikTok. I don't know what the fuck it's under, but type in JokesLovesLife. JokesLoves, what is it? JokesLoves TikTok. Make sure you follow my wife. That is not only my wife, that is my artist. She's fucking pushing. She just dropped a new single right now. It's You featuring myself. And she's also going to be featured on a lot of Iceberg shit. So you guys make sure you follow her at Mrs. MRSGARCIA 613. And we'll eventually get her
her project's coming.
She got some shit coming. And thank you, Theo. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for coming. You could have did anything else today, you know what I mean? And we came out here and we handled business and did our thing today.
Just gonna go eat your leftovers at your house and we'll call it even, all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a cheese sandwich. Yeah.
You already gave me a bottle in the car, so we'll be all right.
Yeah. We'll tell you about that next time. But check it out, everybody. I just want to say thank you for tuning in, man, and staying dedicated and loyal to the Culture Rich podcast show, man. This is your boy Iceberg, and we're powered by Jam Hits, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Jam Hits, though.
Yeah, there you go.
We needed that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'll say? It's been fun, man. I'll tap in. I need you all to share, share the shit out of that shit, man. Comment, definitely. Positive comments only. And if you're going to leave a negative
I'll be in the comments, too. If anybody got something to say, if I was scared, I'll reply.
All right. You know what it is. We had fun, man. Everybody tap in. This is your boy Iceberg, Culture Rich podcast show, baby.
Shout out Culture Rich.